Peace, 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 peace. Yours truly, Ivory Soul's Journey. What's up, Soul Tribe? We'll give y'all a couple minutes here. What a beautiful day. I have really enjoyed this day. It's been a wonderful day. So we got a couple minutes to come in. Those that are available, I know some of y'all at work, some of y'all at school, but nevertheless, this is kind of like one of those lives that is for the true Soul Tribe family. It ain't meant for how can I say it? It ain't meant for everybody. I'm looking for something too. It ain't for everybody. So we'll see who all available and see who pops in here, see who's, see what's going on. Let me see who's going to be the first Soul Tribe member to pop in. The first Soul Tribe family to pop in. Bam, Nikki, Grace, what's up? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? Man, somebody, hey, this is, what's up, Andrea? Y'all give me a second here. I got to get something. Give me 1 second. One second. All right. I got what I wanted to have. All right. What's up, y'all? This is all love. This is nobody come in here sad now, because I'm not sad. Don't come in here sad. Happy solar return, Pops, but don't come in here sad. I'm gonna play this here track that y'all probably heard me play recently. And the reason why I was playing it is because it's one of Pop's. How can I say it? It's one of his favorite songs that he used to like to hear when I would be working on something or just doing something. And so I would have my musical playlist, and there was a couple of songs that he really, when he would hear them songs, he would leave out of his bedroom, get out of his lazy boy chair, and he'd come through the doorway dancing, doing the funky chicken or the boogaloo or something. So I'm gonna share one of those songs, but more than anything, welcome back, everybody. This is, as they say, this is all fun and games. This is all for the true Soul Tribe. If you're not a true Soul Tribe, it ain't for you. What's up, Kiana? Yep. So you're driving, but you're listening. Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Welcome back, Soul Tribe. I'm going to be honest with you. Before I started this, before I modified this channel, because the channel already had existed, I wasn't using it. But sometimes I would come and share the music that we were doing in the studios, in my studio back in Tennessee, me and my son and my nephews, and then, my niece every now and then. But anyway, so it's kind of like, how can I say it? The man loved music so much. But when I got ready to modify the channel, I had first, well, I put it to you like this here. Before I even, when the channel used to be called IvorysSoulsJourney Tarot, that was the original modified version of this channel for me doing the tarot, right? So I go to Pops you know, and I'm like, hey man, look, I'm thinking about doing something because I keep getting these dreams and these downloads and these messages about helping, you know, people, you know what I do, Pops. I teach. He was like, yeah, I know what you said. I said, but Pop, this time around it's gonna have some cards. You know what tarot cards or oracle cards are? He said, no. I said, you ever heard of people going to the woman or the man back in the day and they would ask them questions? And he said, yeah, I think I can remember we used to have, I forgot what he called them. He says, but we used to have people that the old folk, he would say the old folk, that the old folks would go to. He said, but that no, I didn't get into that, you know. I says, well, a tarot card, and I showed him the deck that I had already had, the only one I had. And so he says, so what is this? I says, well, be honest with you, Pops. It's people out here using these decks. I'm trying to explain it to him on a level that he could understand. I says, it's people out here I see on YouTube. He knew what YouTube was by then, since he's been with me. Before he was with me, he didn't know what YouTube was. I said, but it's people out here using these decks. I said, you ever heard of a person in church, Pop, that they call somebody that's got the gift of prophecy or the gift of a discernment? And he would say, yes. I know what that is because my Pops was a big church-going person up until he got older in his years, if you will. Anyway, so I'm trying to explain to him the deck. So I got the deck out. Here's the deck. Y'all know the deck is the OG deck, the classic, the OG deck. So I got the deck out. This deck is old. So I got the deck out. This before tarot days. So I got the deck out, right? I can't, hold on, let me put my hand over the bottom. You can't show naked people on YouTube no more. Even though they let naked people be all over YouTube, but you can't use them a fake card. But they don't mind you showing a real live naked body, but you can't show a naked card. That shit crazy. Anyway, so that's the OG deck. So I was showing him the deck, and so I said, Pop, if you had a question right now, what would that question be? And he said, this is his own words. I says, if you had a question right now, what would it be? And I'm gonna see if I can ask these cards and see if they answer their question. So he started laughing. He said, boy, he said, I see you with that shit. He said, where you learn that shit at? And just like that. By then, when he saw the card, he knew what the card was. Tarot is old, folks, and it's not something, it's your intent, and it's whether or not you intuitive. But anyway, he said, I'm gonna say it exactly like he said. I said, Dad, so ask me a question. He said, what the weather gonna be like tomorrow? So I said, okay. So I got the cards, and so I said, Spirit. But since he was sitting beside me, I was like, okay, God, because that's his religion. I said, okay, God, okay, universe. I can say universe. He know what the universe. I says, okay, universe. What the weather gonna be like tomorrow? And then I cut the deck and I said, look what came out. I don't know if this came out because I wasn't even on the channel. This is about a month before I even started doing the tarot portion of this channel. I say the Three of Swords, I asked the weather. And so say if this was Dad, he's here right now. So Daddy, tomorrow the weather gonna be heartbreaking. He says, okay, then I'm gonna see. See, my dad was a smart ass man. He was smart, he was intelligent, he was educated, and he was proud. One of those kind of dudes, you know, classy, you know. In his younger years, he sang and he performed, and He done traveled all over the country. He was part of what they call it, the Chitlin District. So he done been around. He know Red Fox. He know Dick Gregory from singing. Because back in the day in the Chitlin District, you know, you would have the comedians to come up and talk and do their jokes. And then you would have the people that come up that's performing to sing. He was with that clique. And he always has this one story when he was in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, at one of the little clubs that they got in the Chitlin District. And so he sung and he performed, and Dick Gregory was there. But some lady wanted to follow him all the way back home to Mississippi. She did. Anyway, so the next day, make a long story short, the next day, peace and blessings to everybody. This is just something I'm sharing with the True Soul Tribe member. But anyway, so listen. So the next day, it's storming and it's lightning. Let's say that's what happened. But whatever question I asked him, and he asked about the weather, I checked on the weather the next day. And it was just like, I said, Dad, remember this car yesterday that came out when you asked me about the weather? He said, yeah. I said, go look outside. And he go out, he tall, he about 6'4". He go outside, he open up the front door and stick his long neck around the door. He'll look up. Oh, man, it's finna storm pretty soon. That's what he said. So when I started trying to explain to him what I was going to do with the cards, he began to understand. So we leave and we go to the store about a day or two later. And while I'm there, I do crafts. So I'm picking up, I got some stuff in the basket. And then I was like, okay, Dad, I need something, man. You know, I says, because on social media, people, they can, you know, give a donation or support your channel with what is called Cash App or PayPal or Chime or what's the other one? Super Chat. Start back up the Super Chat here soon, or Super Chat. And so I said, so what I'm gonna do, Daddy, is there's some equipment that I want to get for the channel. So I says, I'm gonna just start, you know, seeing whatever, you know. So okay then. So make a long story short, I get back home and I'm putting everything together, you know, I'm doing my thing, and then this little bucket didn't have nothing on it. And so when I did the live, and Pops was sitting right here. He was sitting right beside me to my left. And so I was like, look, Dad, I said, see, and I showed him on my phone, my cell phone. I said, somebody sent some money through Cash App. He said, I heard of Cash App. I said, see that? And I showed it to him. I said, so I don't want to get on here, because he knew I was the former pastor. So I don't want to get on here and be passing around the offering plate. So I said, so I'm trying to figure out. He said, so they can see you, they can hear you. I said, yeah, they can see me and hear me. I want somebody to go back and dig up one of those videos. I'm going to try to it as well. And you're going to hear me and Pops exchanging conversation, exchanging word. So he said, well, still, just tell them to put it in the bucket. You don't want to use no offering plate. So ever since then, I just call it, put something in the bucket. It was his idea. All right. Listen, this video is for the Soul Tribe family who heard Pop's voice. Now, if you've heard Pop's voice in some of my live videos, he was sitting there watching, and he can read good. And he's looking at the comments. He was like, man, these folks talking back to you. I said, yeah, say hi to the people. He was like, hey there now. And then other people would come back in the comments, hey, Pops, or what have you. He was there. All right. So I'm there, I'm doing my thing. I'm shuffling the car. So those who heard him crack his jokes, sing his little songs, he could sing his ass off. especially if you had the rare opportunity to meet him personally, because there is of course, a couple of family members that comes to the channel, and then there's some friends of mine. Because Pops and I, before he really got sick, we traveled all the time. We stayed gone. That's all we did was travel. We would just go. And we would be all over the place. That's all we would do is just go. All right. So if you had the rare opportunity to meet him personally, or there were some clients that we became kind of like, quote unquote, soul tribe, true family. And so if that was something that we was discussing, say, a couple of brothers and a couple of sisters on the phone, and I'm on the phone, I said, yeah, probably one of the soul tribe members now on the phone, yada, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. And it could have been a client or whatever the case is, right? From this channel. So he spent a lot of his time sitting beside me when I was live, you know, and sometimes he would interrupt. How many of y'all can remember a couple of times when Pops would just come in and just totally interrupt the live? Right. So if you remember that, you know what I'm talking about. And he would have a question. He would ask me, they can hear you and see you, man. I said, yeah, Pops. I said, they comment over here, but they see me through my phone. You can't see them because there's a lot of people. So I'm explaining to him, you know, that you can't see them. They can see me, but I can't see them. I can just see they comment. And he would be like, boy, this technology they got today, he said, they probably can turn a frog into a chef. He always had a comeback line. But anyway, my lemongrass tea and ginger and honey. But anyway, so for the love and fond memory of Pops, today is his solar return day. Today is his birthday. But I'm just going to share. I just want to share these moments that I just shared with you, right? We're going to get into this here in a second. But with my guide and ancestor now, Pops. See, everywhere I go, he knew what we was doing. Everything that I'm doing is planned. Everything is planned. It's not something that all of this here is planned. He's very much aware of everything that has taken place, right? Because we talked about it. So I says, okay, then. So I'm here with my guy. That's my spirit guide, one of many. I got his feather over there. So for those of you who hear people talk about ancestors, I can honestly say through this channel, y'all have seen the transitioning of one of my guides and ancestors. So you know. So when we talk, if you hear me say ancestors, you know that Pops is included in that conversation, right? All right. So what I would do is this here. I asked Pops a question before this live, you know, and basically, what do they need to know, Pops? You got anything you want to say? What do they need to know? That's it. So personally, I'm working on a enshrinement. And the beauty is I don't have to go back and forth to the cemetery. I told him that too. I said, because, man, even though you was born, we didn't go the traditional route. We went the practical route, the spiritual route. So I says, okay, we knew about the cremation, right? He knew his remains was going to be with me for the rest of my life, and it'll be passed down to the next soul tribe or close family member. And what I mean by soul tribe, you can have soul tribe family and not be in the same house with them. It's about the the honor of the person that you passing it down. But anyway, so his presence and his energy will forever be here. Okay, so I'm working on this enshrinement. And first and foremost, a room in my apartment. I've been working on. So when I say put something in the bucket, folks, look, let me tell you something. I don't have to, and my pops is in the ethers. He sends wealth, and if you want to, money down to me. Now I ain't out here begging for shit. I'm straight. I am blessed. What I wanted to do was to allow the Soul Tribe, because for those like you in the comments right now that type, I heard Pop's voice. If you've been with the channel long enough that you heard Pop's voice or heard him sing or crack a joke, just type in the comments, I heard Pop's voice. I'm talking especially to you as well. Now check this here out. So I'm not out here trying to exploit shit. The fuck I'm gonna look like exploiting my pops? And we were like this. No. You can get that shit out. You can get that shit up out, as my dad said. You need to get that shit up out your dome. It's just that as me and Pops was working on getting some land. Because when we was talking about his final arrangements, you know, and you know what some would call funeral arrangements, and one day we was talking about it, and I said, hey, Daddy, I said, man, look at these prices, man, for funerals these days, man. This gonna be kind of funny. Hey, Kiki heard Pop's voice. Kiki, that's so I says, so what I'm gonna do, man, is I want to get some land for me and you. He said, yeah, that sounds like a damn good idea. I says, but what I'm also wanting to do, Pops, is I said, one day, man, you getting older, I'm getting older. I said, man, look how much it costs. We was talking about his final arrangements. And I said, Pops, look how much this costs. He said, what? I said, this how much it costs. I said, and I spoke in his belief language. I said, if the good Lord comes to get you today, that he could understand. If the good Lord came to take you home today, man, it gonna cost me about $10,000, man, to put you in the ground. He said, what? I said, yeah, it's going to take about $10,000 to put you in the ground, man. I said, you know, I want to do it first class, so it might cost me about $20,000. He said, man, go get you a shovel. Go get you a damn hoe and do it like the old folks used to do. They take you out in the backyard and they buried you in the backyard, or they took you up to the church and they buried you in the back of the church. I'm telling you, that's what he told me. I said, so we need land to do that. He said, well, let's go get some land. So we got into the conversation about land. And once we had went to North Carolina and we was going to be working with this group, you know, on this little land deal, the whole 9 yards. That didn't fall through. So I says, Pop, he said, man, look, get me away from these damn witches. That's what he said. His own words. So make a long story short, so the enshrinement that I'm working on is personal, but I just wanted to kind of share it with, say, kind of like the Soul Tribe. All right. So that's the only reason why the bucket is an honorary bucket. I don't use the bucket money to take care of me, so to speak. I'm good. I use the bucket because that was his idea. Just tell him to put something in there and that damn little pail, or he called it a bucket. He called it a pail the first time. I said, you talking about that little bucket? Yeah, tell him to put something in the bucket. That's how the bucket idea came up. If you've been around this channel long enough, that's how the bucket. You can go to the early videos and you'll say that you'll hear me talking about that's Pop's idea. Damn bucket. All right. So that's what I do. So anything you put in the bucket. Now, let's say for this weekend and this weekend only. Okay. So Pops is the original Soul Tribe family member. Let's have some fun. If I call his name Pop's ancestor Pops, you'll know who I'm talking about. Y'all hear me call my Uncle Boogaloo, my Uncle Roy, y'all hear me call them, my Uncle Horace, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and then some of my ancient ancestral DNA parents, okay? Bloodline, if you will, or cosmic travel. Y'all heard me talk about them. When you're talking to your ancestors, call their name. Don't just say ancestors. Call their name. They are here around you. All right? You can get them where you need them to be. They become your spirit guides, right? All right. So we'll have a little fun this weekend because he always have told me, man, look, I don't want nobody. He said the only Negro cry at a funeral is the Negro that know his ass wasn't around. He was old school. He had so many old sayings. When it came down to the flowers, when I told him, I says, Pop, I'm finna go up here, man, and he was in the hospital. And I says, I'm gonna go up here, man, and get you some flowers tomorrow. He said, okay. So I went on that live that evening when I got back home, that night rather, live, and I was saying if y'all want. So some of y'all remember the flowers we got for his room. Okay, then. So all of this is part of the enshrinement, right? Trips that we've taken. I got so many photos. So all of this here is part of the enshrinement. Then not only that, for everybody that wants to send a card, if you will, for his enshrinement. It's going to be this big wall, table, nice. I'm going to make everything by hand. He was he built furniture and cabinets for 40-something years before he retired. That was his business. Everybody knew him as the cabinet man. All right. So I've been working with wood now since 7th grade, and he taught me how to build cabinets when I was in the 12th grade. So that's a skill that I always have, and that's working with wood. So he's going to have a personal custom-made enshrinement. When I get to our land, he and I, when we get to our land, there will be an enshrinement. So I'm going first class. I'm sharing some things. So you negative people who did not support him, if you come to the channel and you wish ill, Pop's going to come by there and put his size, like he said, I'm going to put them 14s up your ass. He going to put them spiritual 14s. They probably done grew, but he going to put them 14s up your ass. Don't play with the don't play. I'm not here for nothing negative, but this enshrinement, since he's not buried in the ground, because he said, man, don't you spend no damn $20,000 to put me in the damn dirt. I ain't gonna be there. I'm gonna be with the good Lord. He said, folk crazy these days. So I says, okay, then. So we went this route. So this will be part, of course, center, his enshrinement, his remains. I wear this. This is a little miniature necklace urn that I wear, and has it, his remains in it. So that way, everywhere I go, he with me, right? Anyway, so we'll put the big picture and the lights flashing on his enshrinement and the whole 9 yards. I'll get a nice brick wall or what have you around it, and we'll just enshrine him. So it'll be right there somewhere near, on the land. We'll have some picnic tables and probably canopy, and then you can sit underneath there. And then that's where I would go on specific days, to to just sit out there because he loved to sit outside in the sun. The man would sit outside, y'all, all day until almost night. And then he would get up and he would come into the house. So just for the bucket, for the enshrinement, for the memorial enshrinement, 2222, as I say this here, $9 yes or no question. If you got a question for Pops, that's it. That's how we're going to roll with it all weekend long. So, if you got a yes or no question, it's for Pops' enshrinement, his memorial enshrinement. It is not for nothing else, because I do have a price in mind to complete everything that I'm talking about, the enshrinement and then the land. It's in phases. All right. $19, 3 cards. Okay, all weekend long. Okay. If you want to do those 3 cards and it's personal questions, then yeah, we can do them either in the live or on Zoom. It's all on y'all. Okay. Also, Soul's Journeys t-shirt. Pop's got a Soul's Journeys t-shirt. It's going to be right there at part of his enshrinement. He's got a couple other t-shirts that he used to wear, and just things of that nature, the little items that's going to be part of his enshrinement, right? Anybody that's interested in energy reading, all to support my personal enshrinement of Pops. And that's how I'm going to honor him with class. All right. Now, so that's how we're going to roll with this here. That's how we're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it like that. We're going to roll with it like that. All right. So that's how we're going to do that. All right. But I did have a question for Pops. For all signs. So we're going to get ready to do that. Let's go down. He used to hear me when I say, let's go down. Let's go down. All signs. One question. This is not a question, but I asked Pop, what do y'all need to know? Huh? So we're going to find out what Pop said y'all need to know. This coming straight from your Soul Tribe family. The OG. What's up, Brenda? Samara, TK, what's up? Shamika, y'all doing all right? Andrea, everybody good? And ThAnkhs, what's up? What's up? What it do? What it do? Queen Empress, y'all good? Y'all good? Kiki, you good? Y'all good? All right. Mike, what up, Mike? Yeah, some of y'all, Nikki, some of y'all in here, Vastella. Y'all remember Pops? Kiana. Yeah. Vanessa, y'all remember Pops? Grace. I know y'all heard that dude voice. Or heard me talking to him and you hear him in the background. All right. So let's get the Soul's Journeys message. One for each zodiac. All right. Pop, what do the Soul Tribe need to know? Spirit, to my ancestors, to my God, Pop Sly, Mom Pearl, right? Great grandma, all my galactic ancient ancestral parents, especially my most recent, Pop Sly, the cabinet man. We was in Detroit one year, and one of his bucket lists was he wanted to go to Motown and sing with Smokey Robinson. He didn't get to sing with Smokey Robinson personally, but he was able to go to Hitsville, USA, Motown, there in Detroit on Grand Boulevard. And boy, when he got to the studio, he saw the mic, and we were getting ready to go, and he wanted to sing My Girl, right, by the Temptation. But if I'm not mistaken, Smokey Robinson wrote the song. Anyway, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what I believe he told me. But he wanted to be there at Motown, so we went there. And so as soon as we get ready to start the video, I said, all right, Pop, this was on Facebook. I says, look, I says, okay, man, the people finna get ready to hear you. What you want to tell the people? I said, tell them who you are. He said, the cabinet man. I'm gonna try to pull up a little clip of that so y'all can hear it. He said, "The cabinet man." I said, "Who you is?" He said, "The cabinet man." Yes, sir. So when we got back home, when we got back to the hotel room, and I'm playing the video on the computer, he looked at himself. He said, "Man, look at that old country ass Negro." Man, if you got a yes or no question, you got a question for Pops. I'm not exploiting my dad. He know what I'm doing. This for his enshrinement. And when I get done, if it's still YouTube, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all the finished product. And y'all gonna, then those that was part of the original that y'all can come and say, y'all eventually be able to say, "Damn, I know." Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, Spirit Pops. What Soul Journey's message do you have for your soul tribe, brothers and sisters? He here. And for some of you weak-minded people, no, I'm not talking to the dead. He ain't dead. And he ain't in the ground. He right here. I just showed you to him. Get out your head. And my dad said, "Get that up out your dome." All right. We put this deck right here. We'll see what the bottom card is, the bottom message. Aries, Pops, Soul Journey's message. Aries. What they need to know. It's for everybody. What they need to know. What Aries need to know. Peace. This Pop said peace. You're gonna get your peace, Aries. You're gonna get your peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So Pops is saying, my ancestor, my God, Pops on his day, in his presence, Aries. He said, "You a being of love and you need to release all negative energy." As Pops would say, "Son, sometimes you have to get them Negroes, some of them Negroes, you have to get them crazy ass Negro away from around you." That's all he's saying. Pop, what Taurus need to know? Soul's Journey's message. Failure. Damn. All right. What did failure say, Pops? I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So somebody messed up. Yeah, Kiki. Talking shit. Y'all heard what Kiki say. That one. Now, what she just said is going to be on the t-shirt. And Pops, he used to always have a saying that he loved to talk, swap, spit, and talk shit. That's what he liked to do. That's when he cracking his jokes. He could say what he wanted to say. Swap and spit, talk shit. See, that's somebody that heard him say that. Right? Taurus. Somebody that made a mistake. Now they got to learn from their mistake. Gemini, Pop. What Gemini need to know? Courage. Straight car. Hold on. Help is on the way. Talk to him, Pops. And let me say this here to y'all. I'm not just doing this in the live. Me and Pop, hold on. This Pop Day. I'm gonna let y'all hear one of his favorite songs. One of his favorite songs. I would be making shit, and I would have one of his favorite songs that was in
Bluetooth device is connected.
Okay, I had to turn on my Bluetooth.
Device is connected.
Okay, I had to turn on. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all hear one of his favorite songs in my playlist when I would be making jewelry or just doing crafts and shit around the house. Hold on. This is one of his favorite songs or musical tracks. All right. Hold on. He would come out of his bedroom and go to dancing, doing the funky chicken, the boogaloo, anything. But this one of his favorites. And he would tell me, man, play that again. And I would put it on loop. And he would just dance. So we're going to use this pops. This pop. He in the background dancing. All right, Pop. Message you got for Cancer. Gemini. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And Pop's own word, man, don't never be scared. And damn sure don't be scared of no Negro. Don't be scared of nobody. Whatever it is, face it. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Gemini, whatever it is, go on and face it. You're going to feel good about yourself after you face it. Cancer, Poppy. What do Cancer need to know? What's Soul Journey's message for Cancer today? Health. Cancer's got health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. See, you remember I was just talking about enshrinement. Let me tell you something. Back in the the ancient time, they didn't bury them and put them in the ground, our ancestors. They enshrined them. That's why you see these temples in different places around the country, like in Egypt, so on and so forth. You know, it was just the way it is. You know, it was no such thing as funerals and things of that nature. A lot of that came above the ground, below the ground. That came from religious stories and Western civilizations, folklore stories, or their customs and their traditions and their culture. We used to then put them in the ground, folks. I'm just being honest with you. They was enshrined, mummified, right? Embalming. There's this ancient deity ancestor we call Anubis. And Anubis is the original deity, if you will, that we wrote about and put stone and papyrus and stone. But that was the embalmer. That's the deity or God, if you will, that watches over souls in the afterlife, right? It's Anubis. And Anubis represents cancer. All right, I can go and teach on that, but right now I just want to say, so I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. In other words, Soul Tribe, Cancer family, Pops is saying, take care of your body. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. Take care of your health, okay? Leo, this Pops, the hot spot. He's a Leo. Today is August 18th. Today is his solar return. He's a Leo. All right. I started this here Soul's Journeys channel as far as the tarot portion during Leo season last year. There's a video I'm going to share with y'all August the 18th of last year on Facebook that I'm cutting Pop's hair. And when I got through cutting his hair, he was singing. I instantly go and got on the channel and pretty much shared with y'all that today was Pop's birthday. We're going to go back and find. If you go back on this here channel, you might see a video that's dated August the 18th. That's Pop's birthday. All right. Leo, Pops, what do you need to tell your own Leos? Your fellow Leos, Pops? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You know, one of the first things that Pops told me after he transitioned to the afterlife was, man, it's just like you say it, man, but it's nothing like I was told. He said, I see so much brightness. But what he told me, in the ICU room at the hospital, right? Expand your consciousness. Don't put your mind. This is your ancestor Pops talking. Don't put your mind in a box. And that's what religion does. Because Trust me, was nobody more religious than Pops. But at the end of his stay here, if you will, and him hearing me teach online, and after these live, when I was on Facebook, and he would say, boy, you teaching. He said, I never thought of it like that. And there would be times that I would ask him, do you want to go to church? He says, no, I don't want to go to church, man. He said, the church is, God is in me. God is in you. Some of us can't make it to the church. And that's just the way it was. But that's what it was. So growth, peace and growth, fire element. That's the message that Pops has for y'all. Virgo, we got guilt. There's something about the earth element. Now, this orange right here represents the sacral chakra. Okay? The sacral chakra. This is crown chakra. Okay? But this is also crown. However, when the crown chakra is blocked, then there's always going to be failure because you're not able to follow your intuition. Guilt, I release any belief that no longer serves my soul's growth. That's guilt. It has even guilt will have a lot to do with closing off the heart chakra. And you end up in failure. So if you look at the earth element, listen to me good, y'all. If you look at the fire element here, just from an element perspective, you got peace and growth. That's the message. Soul's journey. We get to the earth, we got failure and guilt. You see how the energy dramatically shifts. So Pops is saying, release anything, any belief. Remember I told you, he's not a belief. He's not a Christian. He's not religious right now. So release any belief that no longer assists in your soul's growth. If you feel guilty about something, then you need to go and have the courage to get this heart chakra back open. You need to have the courage to go back and get that shit right. That's what Pops is telling you. All right, Virgo? Pops, what do Libra need to know? Soul's Journey's message. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Envy and jealousy. All right, Libra. I'm an intuitive energy reader. I got my Pops here personally. Now listen to me. Whether somebody feels some type of way about how you look or what you got going on, it's affecting their sacral chakra. This person can't even enjoy the bedroom. Look at all this orange here. That's all sacral. Y'all follow me? It's all sacral. So you got element and then you got quality. You feel me? So for example, let's say, how can I say this here? When you got qualities, it's a whole different. The element is different than the quality. The element is different than the quality. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to find something for y'all. And then once you start understanding how energy works, then y'all will get what I'm saying. Okay, so when it comes to your element, you got fire, earth, air, and water. Your qualities, let's say if you're a cardinal, and you got Aries, Cancer, and then you got Libra, and then you'll have Capricorn. It's based on the position and the placements of your chart. So for example, with Aries in the first house, the The opposite of Aries is Libra. You got that if you're cardinal sign. Say you Cancer. The opposite of Cancer would be Capricorn. These are all of your qualities, right? Cardinal, air, cardinal, mutable, and fixed. All right? So let's just keep going. Then that what these colors mean. This is heart chakra. So in the Cancer position, if you check your fourth house, so the heart chakra here is open. All right. This is the maximum of, say, your third eye chakra. When you in this energy of courage and you feel like you got the strength to do what you need to do, overcome whatever obstacles you have to overcome with confidence, that's that third eye chakra opening up. But when that third eye chakra is closed, that violet turns to pink. Then there's failure in somebody's third eye. So when I be doing these readings, I'm taking all of the energies, the elements, the qualities, along with the intuitive messages to put them all together. So then that is how it's released to me, what needs to be said. Scorpios, Pops, what do Scorpio need to say? What Soul's Journey's message for Scorpio? See, that's heart chakra. That's crown chakra. All right. And it says balance. See how courage and balance? Courage and balance is a fire element. And when you look at the fire element, you got peace and you got growth. You feel me? You got peace and you got growth. And this is third eye. This is crown. This is third eye. This is heart. All of this is sacred. So the different qualities, let's say if you are a, how can I say it? Let's say if you are a Leo, okay? So if you are Leo, then you will be a fixed sign. And so what's the opposite? What's the opposite of Leo? It's Aquarius. You see what I'm saying? And then you're going to have, what is that? Scorpio and Taurus. Now look at Taurus. And look at Scorpio. Then when you look at Gemini, and then you look at Taurus. But they're all, you understand what I'm saying? Fixed element. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. And I do so without judgment. That is that Sagittarian classic energy of temperance. So Scorpio, don't be judgmental. You have come to this here point to where your crown chakra is open. It's open. Your heart chakra is open. See, look at the element of water. Look at the element of air. We got courage, and then we got somebody energy down here that's in this envious energy. And anytime the two main chakras that you three main chakras that you really wants to be always in balance, that's the crown chakra, third eye chakra, and your heart chakra. I would say next after that would be solar plexus. This has a lot to even be closer to the solar plexus. Yellow. Solar plexus. Sacred. For Sagittarius, Pops, what they need to know. Soul's Journey message. See that good energy? Acceptance. So this is solar plexus. You follow what I'm saying? This is third eye. And this is crown. I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. So the ancestors want you to know, Sagittarius. You just got to accept things for what it is. You can't change people. People can't change you. And people who try to change another person, they are being manipulative. And it's going to always cause, get this now, their crown chakra to close. And it's going to affect their sacral chakra with guilt. All right? Capricorn. What Capricorn need to know? Soul Journey's message. Gratitude. Now, pay attention to the colors now. All right, so Cancer and Capricorn. Listen, if you look at your astrological chart and look at your opposite zodiac, if you will, or your opposite placement. So we got the opposites right here of Cancer and Capricorn. With heart chakra wide open. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity. So the ancestors, Capricorn wants you to know, Pops wants you to know, just be thankful for all the opportunities, the experiences. See, your heart chakra can't be open when you're in this energy of guilt and failure and envy. You feel me? So in your element, Capricorn, you're the only quote unquote house placement or zodiac, if you will, whose heart chakra is balanced and open. Y'all get that? Be thankful for this life and the opportunities that is presented is what Pops wants you to know. Aquarius. Pops, what Aquarius need to know? What Soul Journey's message you got? See that? Look at that. That's that love. Hey, look, I love what I do. This has a lot to do with spirit, love and spirituality. And then look at the energy. Look, check this here out. If you look at this here as a pie, all of us are energetically connected in the soul's journey, right? And if you look at it, watch this here. Acceptance, gratitude, love. All that's positive. Then we got growth, guilt, and envy. Somebody need to balance some things out in their life. Other than that, they're going to remain in this energy. The cornerstone is peace, health, acceptance, and then we're going to have Pisces here. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. See, that's when you can't be judgmental. That's right here. Because if you judgmental, check it out now, you're going to block your crown chakra. That's where you connect to your spirituality. 3333. Love, the most positive energy on the planet. Aquarius, Pops wants y'all to know. Listen, he right here. There he is. He right here. He ain't going nowhere. He heavy, but he ain't going nowhere. Love, most positive. So when you look at the element of water, you got courage, you got love, but in the middle you got envy. Somebody needs to balance out this energy, and this energy. Period. That's it. It's cut and dry. See the good in all people, Aquarius. You're a humanitarian. Somebody's about to awaken. This is spirituality energy. All right? Pisces, Pop, what do Pisces need to know? Soul Journey's message. See what I tell you? See, forgiveness. All right. So Pisces, at the end of the day, you acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Remember, I was telling y'all, when you in this envy energy, this guilt, and this failure energy, you're going to always block off and close off your heart. It's going to affect your heart chakra. It's going to affect your crown chakra. And it's going to affect your sacral, as well as your solar plexus. Every single time. Notice you don't see no red on the table. No root chakra. None. You got one representation of throat chakra right here with peace. So the most of it is stirred eye, heart chakra, and crown chakra, and sacral chakra. Forgiveness. What's on the bottom? Overall energy or soul journey's message from Pops. Friendship. I was talking about this here with somebody the other day. Friendship. Listen. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And the conversation that we was having was, you know, a lot of times your guides, your ancestors, spirit, source would lead you and guide you to cross paths with certain people. And they're in your life for a reason. More so a friendship than a lover. Now, y'all ever heard the phrase, got to be friends first? Y'all ever heard that? The deeper the friendship, the deeper the soul connection, the deeper the bond, the greater the rewards. Some people have never had a genuine friend in their life, right? They never had a genuine friend. So when one comes across their path, the genuineness, they'll confuse it to be a partner, somebody they should marry or have sex with, and all of this other. When the universe is saying, when ancestors and your guides are saying, okay, we're going to send somebody in your life for a reason. Now, that reason could be because if you look at this here color right here, if you look at this color right here, this is a blend. Listen to me. This is a blend of crown and third eye chakra. So it could go either way. It could be somebody that can help you on your spiritual journey. It could be somebody that can help you bring awareness to something in your life. That could be the reason why this person is sent into your life. That's it. Marie, friendship. I appreciate y'all stopping by. This is all for Pops. This is an ancestor speaking to us today. At least mine. A guide. Somebody that y'all personally know that's in the ethers right now, in the cosmic. Right? Listen. All humans are created from the same source. All humans are created from the same source. But there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Now we're talking about this friend right here. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth. But it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. Maybe for a year or a lifetime. But it's for a reason. Together, you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. That's a highlight moment. Hold on. Y'all know we had these highlight moments on the channel now. So Pops gave us a highlight moment. That's very important. Highlight moment. All right, let me repeat the highlight moment. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. How many of y'all ever had a friend that you was closer to than your own sister, your own brother, right? You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time. That could be even like a childhood friend. And of lifetime. Some of these people, y'all bond has been like this for several lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interest at heart. Right? Your best interest at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. That's some powerful shit. All right. I'm going to do one tarot. Now, tonight, we're just going to do a 722. And I choose 722. That was the time of his transitioning, right? So tonight, we're going to do it a little different. We're going to get messages from the ancestors and your soul's purpose. We'll come back with this too. Because on this channel, the Soul's Journey's message, this is one of the original decks other than my OG tarot deck that I've used on this here channel. All right. So we'll come back at 722. Thanks everybody for stopping by as well. All right, so we're going to get you one tarot. And we're going to use the classic OG. The first deck Pops ever saw. This is the first tarot deck Pops ever saw. Okay? All right, Pops. Tarot messages, Pop. Pops told me one day, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't sit here and lie here in my presence. He said, man, one day I see you be helping people. One day, man, them cars going to make you some money. I said, Pops, I'm not here for the money. He said, that's why you going to get it. Because you ain't here for it. You here to help folks. All right, Pops, what you got for? On the bottom, what y'all don't see coming. Celebration. It's time to celebrate. Pop says it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. That's all he gonna tell you. It's time. So it's time to celebrate. Get out there. And he said, release all negative energy. All right? That's Pops. That's the bottom of the deck. It's time to get out there and celebrate. All right? Meet friends. Get out with your real, true soul tribe family. It may not be the family that you grew up in the house with. All right? All right, Pops. What we got for him? What we got for him, Pops? All right. I'm going to cancel some of these. I know that music sounds good grooving in the background, but I would have it blasted while I would be making jewelry and plaques and other little small wall frame, picture frames, you know, all that kind of stuff for people, right? All right. And he would be standing over there beside the table doing the boogaloo. Or the fucking chicken. Or what's that other one he used to call it? The dirty dog. Yeah, no personal information, please, in the comments. Thank you. This is no personal comments. Damn, it won't even let me access the live chat on this device. Why I can't access the live chat? That shit crazy. On this device, it won't even let. So I deal with this shit from time to time. Haters and hackers and shit. They won't even let me access the live chat on. Let me see if I can get it this time. No. They got it blocked. I ain't did shit. All right, but anyway, I can see a little bit over here. I see you, Keon. That's all right. All right, Aries, peace. Message. Yeah. Listen, Pops wants you to know, Aries. Just because something is hidden, don't let it affect your peace. Just because it's something that you don't know, and if you releasing negative energy to get your peace, you only doing it because either it's something you don't see or something that you don't know or somebody's hiding something from. Papa wants you to know that. Something being hit. Also, in your energy of peace, just keep it to yourself and keep quiet. But there's an element of somebody hiding something. Pops wants you to know that. Taurus, keep your boundaries up. And the thing that I'm also getting off of these here boundaries right here, be persistent, because that was a time that you let your guards down, Taurus, and you ended up making a mistake, and you had to learn from it, all because you let your guards down. Keep your boundaries up. Make sure you got strong, firm boundaries. Pops, what you got for Gemini? Courage. Yeah, go for it. Pops said go for it. Gemini, go for it. You got a lot of ideas. You got a lot of ideas. And there's a lot of passion about these ideas. Pops said go for it. It's time to celebrate. Go for it. Everybody, it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. All right, Pops, what message you got over here for Cancer? Health. Yeah. Cancer, if you worried about your health, if you worried about your quality of life, and it's keeping you up and it's keeping you stressed out, Pop said release it. It's time to release it. That's why it's a 9 right there, not a 3. Release. Cancer. I'm sorry. Cornerstones, you got Sagittarius, Cancer. I'm sorry. Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Always look at your chart like that, and then your opposite, and then your moon and your sun. Okay? Your element. That's why I tell people 6 to 9 people who watch this channel. I can't speak for all channels, but I try to get people to understand that we are all energetically connected, and don't always just pay attention to if you know what time you was born on your birthday. That's crucial. Get that information so that you can get you a free birthday. So that way you can know what the energy was like and what everything, how things was going on. Your whole compass for life is in that chart. And if you go a little deeper, there's some other records. But you have these dark energies out here that people that know this here, and if they know what time you was born, or they know what day you was born, or if you was born in the day or the night, and they own this here dark shit, they only using your birth chart to stop things from happening. Not they can't stop it, but they try to prevent it or hold it up or shit like that. So it's very important. Right? Leo, Pops, that's you, Pops. You got growth, Pops. That's you. Today, your day. Look at that, what I tell you. We got Temperance over here. Now we got Temperance over here. Pops telling y'all, Leo, y'all good. You got divine intervention. The universe has stepped in on your behalf, is what Pop said. Right? You've been very patient. Pop said, don't be in no rush, Leo. Don't rush this growth that's taking place in your life. Be patient. It's going to happen in divine time. Be constructive. Be, working. Be doing something. Working on the plan. As they say in that book, write the vision and make it plain. Write it on tablets. Write it on your heart. But don't rush the process. All right? Virgo. Pops, you got guilt. What you got for your Virgo? Yeah. You might be, it says release. Virgo, Pop said, if you release any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth, it's going to be the catalyst to your longevity, your long-term stability, your happiness. Just release it. Just release it. That's all he said. Just release it. If you guilty of something, go get it right. Don't just block it off. Don't set boundaries. Sometimes I'm hearing Pop say, son, let somebody know that they don't set boundaries when it comes. Set boundaries, when it comes to your long-term stability. You got to protect your long-term stability. Stop fighting and conflicting with people that's blocking your long-term stability, Virgo, and they have you in this energy of guilt. Release that because it's affecting your soul's growth. Libra, you got envy. Pop, what you got for Libra? Somebody envy you, Libra, because you're on a whole new cycle and you done closed out. Your whole world has been turned upside down, or it's about to be. You enter into a whole new cycle. And in your element of air, you got the Ace of Wands in the World card. It's going down. Get passionate. Passionate. Libra, be passionate. Take courage. Strength card. You can overcome a lot. And Pop says somebody's going to envy your new world as you enter into your new cycle of life. Scorpio, you got balance. Hermit. The key to your balance, the key to your temperance, the key to your life is talking to spirit. Reflecting on things, right? And challenges. Pay attention to Capricorn. Because gratitude is important, especially when you talk to spirit. Sagittarius, Pops, what you got for Sagittarius? Acceptance. Yeah, accept this here betrayal. Whatever this here was that caused you heartache, it was something that you didn't know. Somebody hid something from you. But the universe stepped in and balanced things out. You talk to spirit. Moved on to something new, whole new cycle. That's why I said we're all energetic. The story for everybody is on the table. A message for everybody from Pops is on the table. Capricorn, you got gratitude. Pop, what you got for Capricorn? Yeah, High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Be grateful for this life and all the experiences. Don't just share. Block out anybody that is in that energy of failure. Block them out. You need to follow your intuition. Everybody's not going to be able to go you. Everybody don't understand you. They don't understand why you blocking them out. And the only reason why you blocking them out is because you're grateful and you're thankful for the opportunity that life has presented you. You in this here grateful energy. Even people that did you wrong, even people that hid secret. If y'all notice, you don't see no court cards out here on the table. So Pop's saying it's not about people. It's about y'all. It's all about y'all. Yeah, you done went through some heartache, some heartbreak. Yeah, you done been up at night, can't sleep about a situation or two, whatever the case is. But the universe has always been on your side. All you got to do is talk to spirit. Look at this row right here. We got Temperance, Four Wands, the World card, and the Hermit. And all of this is overall energy is celebration. It's time to get out and start living again. Some of y'all are spiritualists. You're psychic. Y'all see shit and you call it out, or you don't call it out verbally. You talk to spirit, source. Right? Some of y'all could be in the esoteric. If you're a light worker or if you're a light witch, in other words, 4141 as I say that, don't be afraid of the change that's happening to you spiritually, because some of y'all is happening. Aquarius, love. Pops, we got love for Aquarius. What you got for Aquarius? Take control of your love life. Take control of your life, period. Listen. Balance energy with this Emperor. Balance energy with this Emperor. Take back control. Your leaders, your business owners, some of y'all going to be connected to your spiritual counterpart. You're going to have a life of longevity, passion, a whole new cycle, a whole new world out there for you, Aquarius. You're a humanitarian. And if you be patient, you're going to meet somebody that's spiritual just like you. The first court card. Last but not least, Pops, we got Pisces and forgiveness. Pisces, if you don't harbor resentment and block your heart chakra, Cancer and Capricorn, it's going to affect your long term. So you're going to have to forgive somebody. So when we go back to the cornerstone, a lot of y'all, you're in your peace. Even shit that you don't even know about, you ain't even worried about it no more. Shit that's hidden from you don't even give a fuck. Because why? Your heart chakra is open. You're focusing on your health. Shit that used to bother you and keep you up at night. You don't, Pop said, don't let that shit bother you no more. The 9 swords and this 10 sword, the cornerstone. Accept that 9 of sword energy. Accept that 10 of sword, because that's 9, that's 10, that's endings and new beginnings. Focus on your spirituality. Capricorn and Hermit and Scorpio. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's time to celebrate. Pop said, get back out there, y'all, and start living. Let's get an outcome. Pops, what? Pops, Pops, you remember the outcome? Pop. Give him an outcome, Pop. Pop said, I got you. That's how I used to like to say it. I got you. I said, Pop, we finna get ready to roll out, man. I said, you gonna stay awake? I got you. And sometimes he would stay awake for the whole damn, we would be driving for 2 damn days. Of course, we go to hotels at night. I would go set up the tent. I got so many pictures, but I had to kind of like do shit in High Priestess energy and move in silent. Because it was some people that was trying to, they didn't want the best for me and Pops. Can y'all imagine that? We wasn't bothering no goddamn body. We were just enjoying father son. That's all. All right, Pops. Here you go, Pop. This is it. Close us out. All right, y'all. This is what y'all Pops want y'all to know. 6 of Wands. So y'all got 6 of Wands. You got 4 Wands. I like that. I like that. And you got Ace of Wands. I like that, Pop. I like that. Look at that. Empress. Some of y'all, I told y'all, you're going to meet your divine counterpart. Empress, Emperor. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hierophant is show up, but you got the High Priestess. Pop saying, don't go out there showing off your spiritual blessing. If it's a friend, Let it, keep it secret, keep it quiet. That person is going to want to do the same thing. Yeah, Andrew, that was one of his favorite sayings. What a blessing. I got it. What a blessing. Next card. Look at that. 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Some of y'all, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, people going to see you. They going to see you. And they going to be envied because they going to wish they was y'all, or they were going to wish they was with y'all. Pops is also saying to you, Empress, keep shining. They see you. And with this 9 of Cups, don't never stop loving yourself, Empress. Don't never stop loving yourself, Soul Tribe. What's on the bottom? Because you can do and have whatever you want if you put your mind to it, if you forgive the past, don't harbor no resentment, accept the fact that there could be a friend that come into your life for a reason, not a lover. That's why you got 9 of Cups here. Don't try to sleep with everybody that you meet that is good and genuine in your life. Accept them as a friend. Go out and have a good time with that friend. And if you if in your soul tribe family, that's why I say we gonna meet. Go out and have time and celebrate with your soul tribe family. It may not be the family that you grew up in the same household. It could be a totally different family. A family of soul tribes and friendships. Everybody having a good time. Because that's all he used to love, having a good time. All right? So we're going to come back here. Let me make sure here. If anybody sent me, because I hadn't been paying attention, if anybody had any questions for Pops before we go, as they say, speak now, forever hold your peace. If you got a question for Pops, let me know. Anybody got a question for Pops before we go? And anything you put in Pop's bucket, I promise you, y'all, I'm just trying to beautify the man's enshrinement. That's it. The land is coming. I'm just trying to beautify the enshrinement. That's it. That's it. And when I say that's it, I promise you. And I'm going to share it with y'all. Of course, I'm going to share it with y'all. I promise you I am. Because the dude was something else. And the beauty is, I'm probably the only person in the family that ain't grieving. The only person in the family. Let me get y'all one more cosmic message about what you got for him. Let me get y'all one more cosmic message. He told me, he said, look, if a Negro didn't bring me no flowers, he talking about family, friends and shit. If they didn't bring me no damn flowers, when I was living, tell them don't bring me no damn flowers to when I'm gone. He said, because then I'm not there and I don't accept no dead flowers. He said, how can a dead man accept flowers? But when I gave him them flowers that y'all got for him back in March, all he could say was, what a blessing. He loved them flowers. He used to tell the nurse, now don't mess with my flowers now. He said, my folks got me them flowers. He be talking about y'all. Hey, ain't no sadness over here. Shit, how's the sadness? And we still doing the same thing. We just doing it through the ethers. I can say, Pops, can you go check on this here for me? And like he told me after he transitioned, he says, man, I can help you out now. More better than I can laying in that goddamn bed. He said, I'm so glad I'm out that damn bed. He said, I can help you now. He said, shit, I can move around now. I was like, oh, okay, then cool. So if I need something, if I don't see something, I go to Pops. He can see it. If I got a question, he can answer. Especially if it's spiritual. He roaming out there. All right, spirit, ancestors, guides, pop. Me one planet, one house, and 3 zodiacs. We're gonna do 3. All right. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God. Thank you, pops. All right, so we got 4 right here. We got 4 right here. All right, so there's definitely something to somebody's long-term stability that you're about to receive. Whether it be me or somebody else. It's just from pops. And look, you got good karma with that Saturn. Because there's nothing negative out here for the outcome. And there's nothing negative about this. Anybody that came up with you, just reverse it. Pop see that shit. See, this is all positive. So I can't look at this Saturn as being negative. I have to look at this Saturn as being good karma. The wheel of fortune is on your side. Positive changes is coming. Because y'all overcome a great deal of adversity. And Pop said, because y'all walked in y'all truth. You was honest with yourself. You was honest with your soul. You was honest with your heart's actions, your free wills, and your decisions, okay? That's why this here Saturn is to celebrate that 4-1, that 4th house energy, all right? Some of y'all getting ready to have some beautiful, listen. And then you got Pisces. That's 12th house. So a lot of y'all getting ready to end some shit. And you got another Pisces. And that 12th house, that Pisces energy, y'all know that energy is ruled by Neptune. Neptune says that energy is like that energy of the dreamer, if you will, the greater, where your dreams become reality, right? Your dreams become reality. Yeah, no personal information, please. Dreams become reality. That's all it's saying here. Your dreams is about to become reality. Some of y'all in that final stage, 12th house. Look, this is Pisces. This is how I'm looking at this too. Now look at this Pisces. You're going to have to forgive somebody in order to get to that 4 wands, that long-term stability, that generational wealth. You're going to have to forgive people. You can't harbor or resentment, because it's going to block and close off your heart chakra. It's going to have you up all night, right? It's going to have you up all night because of something that happened a while back that's over now. So you got that 4th house. You got good karma. One of these here, somebody on the negative side is going through an ending. They was trying to block y'all, Pop saying. So what they tried to block is what they're experiencing right now. This 12th house is some of y'all. See, with Neptune says that if you honest with yourself, I thought I saw that card. If you honest with yourself, okay, that's crown chakra, spirituality. Don't fake the funk. If you honest with yourself, then Neptune says your dreams become reality. But if this is in reverse, if you're not honest with yourself, then Neptune says it takes you to this here energy of escapism, alcohol, drugs, shit on the dark side, low vibrating. Because this 4th house is connected to Aries for a lot of y'all. After this 12, these endings, it's new beginnings. So North Node, the node of destiny, which is Saturn, the wheel of fortune, is in y'all's favor. So that's why I say, and that's why Pops is saying, in a sense, that y'all headed in the right direction. You're going to have to forgive some people. You're going to have to accept that a lot of the shit that you've gone through was meant for you to go through. It was part of your spiritual growth. Where is that growth card? Growth is out here. It was part of your spiritual growth. All you had to do is get to yourself, love on yourself. Victory was going to be yours if you did this here. And talk to spirit, talk to the universe, talk to source, talk to your ancestors, talk to your God. I talk to Pops every day throughout the day. He let me know, man, don't do this. Why? And you know what? He done heard me say many times. I said, man, it took me years, 22 years, Daddy, just to master following my intuition on shit. I remember back here a few years back, and I'm finna go. I was at the crossroad getting ready to do some things. And years ago, there was a person that was supposed to have been a friend, right? And so it's kind of like the friend burnt me once. It's no problem. I forgave him. Yeah. It wasn't going to block my shit. So I forgave him. And then they got into a deep, serious situation that they needed some help. And the only person, all their family, and I asked the person, have you called your mama? Have you called your sisters? Have you called your brothers? Have you called your children? Whatever. They say, I can't get nobody to help me. And so I put them on speakerphone. I said, Pops, and I muted it. They was on speakerphone. So Pops heard the conversation. He said, son, look, help. He says, because when you do that, you reap hot coals of fire on their chest, your enemies or people that do you wrong. He said, no, never, ever. He said, just go on and help them. He said, listen to your pop this time. Go on. I helped that person and got burnt again. But this time around, Pop said, don't you ever deal with that witch no more. Because then he saw it firsthand for himself. And he said, don't you ever deal with that person. You can't even help your enemies these days, is what he said. And he said, I'm sorry I gave you the advice. I says, no, I'm glad you gave me the advice, Pops. So it's a lesson for both of us because I didn't want to do it. Right? So as I'm saying this here, y'all going to have to forgive some people in order for you to celebrate. You can't harbor resentment. You're going to have to forgive some people. You're going to have to forgive some people at the end of the day. And that's one of the things that's hard for a lot of human beings to do. And that's forgive people that you thought was family and friends, lovers in your corner. And you end up having to release them. That's it. All right. We'll see y'all at 7:22. Pop's transition. We're going to just strictly deal with. Now, remember your card now on the bottom, or remember whatever you can remember, because we're going to get the message straight from the ancestors at 7:22 and your divine purpose, what you should be doing. All right. And we're going to ask Pops and the guys and the ancestors in the universe. All right. We'll see y'all at 7:22.